SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Hey, I didn't plan on doing this, to tell you the truth. But the new Iron Maiden came out today, and my friends at Rat Salad Reviews sent me, the album. Said, hey, we want you to be part of the episode. We'll review it. So I've listened to it a total of 3 times. I've had it for 3 days now. And I took notes, but when I do that Rat Salad review, I'm going to listen to it a few more times. But I'm going to talk about how I feel about it on 3 listens now. A disclaimer when I start this. So I know Iron Maiden is huge. It's got a big following. But then there's a lot of people that really don't like Iron Maiden anymore. They feel like, their songs are too long and they're boring, and past albums for a while now. And I'm one of them, I'm not going to lie, I'm a Priest guy. I like Priest more than Maiden. For me, my favorite Maiden is the Diano stuff, but I love the first 3 with Dickinson. And I like a handful of songs, going on through the years. And, but, for me, as far as a long epic song, Alexander the Great is probably the last one I liked. I like Flight of the Navigator. That one's kind of long, but not extremely long. But, I can pick or choose a couple songs, except for Final Frontier. That one I couldn't find anything I liked. And a couple other ones, after Brave New World. Matter of Life and Death, I like that Brig song because it was kind of different. And the last album, I liked the title track, Book of Souls, but I may have liked another song here and there. But anyway, as far as this new one goes, I like a lot of it, actually. And what's really rare is I like my favorite are the long songs, which is rare because they bore me to tears. Like Empire of the Clouds off the last one. Oh, what a snooze fest that was. So here are the notes on 3 listens. When I go on Rat Salad Reviews, I'll have a different perspective, maybe, because I'm going to listen to it some more. So, all right, we start with the first song, Senjutsu, and it's different for Maiden, to open an album like this. I don't think they've ever opened an album where it's kind of mid-paced, and I love what Nico does on the drums. He's not showing off, he's playing for the song. I think the bridge dips a bit, and the way that Bruce Dickinson strains. I know he always strains, but I never really was a fan of that. But take those 2 things out, and I think it's a great song. I love the flow. I love the way that that Nico plays on it, and it just adds this musical, rhythmic flair to it that I really dig it, man. I think it's a great opener, other than the 2 minor complaints. The next one's called Stratego. Gallop, retread, Maiden. And what's up with those high keyboards? It sounds like Tinkerbell. It annoys the piss out of me. And there's this really cool menacing section in the song, but the Tinkerbell comes in and kind of ruins it for me. You take that stupid Tinkerbell out, and it sounds really cool, but to me, that menacing riff is being choked by Tinkerbell. So yeah, that one, I'll pass on that one. The next one's called Writing on the Wall. Now that's the first one I heard a couple weeks ago, and man, I saw a lot of people hate on it online, and I was like, fuck, I like this one. Because it was different. It doesn't sound like what you'd expect, because Maiden is so in a box. But this one sounds different. It has this classic, almost Southern rock type riffage, and I love Southern rock. And I think Bruce sounds good on it. His voice doesn't annoy me. I really do like that one. Writing on the Wall, I know a lot of people don't, but I'm not going to say it's a mind-blowing song, because there is some mind-blowing shit on here. I'm going to admit this. This ain't one of them, but this is a good song, according to me. Not according to a lot of you. The next one is called Lost in a Lost World. Musically, I dig some of it, but again, with the keyboards, and it's the same sound. What's going on here? It might have been on Book of Souls and, Final Frontier and shit like that, but I don't listen to those albums much, so I don't know if this album is it just has those same kind of high keyboard sounds that just ruin it for me. And I do hear a little bit, I think it's I hear some retread on here. I could be wrong, but I'm thinking Afraid to Shoot Strangers, something like that. And really, man, I really don't like that song. And I don't like Fear the Dark, other than Be Quick or Be Dead and Fear the Dark. I think it's two strong pieces of bread with shit in between. My opinion. No, I don't like Judas Be Thy Name. I know a lot of people like that one too. What's next? Oh, Days of Future Past. You know, it's rocking, you know, but it kind of doesn't hit the mark for me. You know, I like the mellow breakdown on it before Bruce squawks and fucks it up for me. And honestly, this song was kind of like a chore to listen to, and it's less than 5 minutes long. Weird. All right, the next one, Time Machine. I think they should put this song in a time machine and set it for the year 6059, because it's terrible. That one is the worst song on here, and it's only 7 minutes, and it's 7 minutes of mind-numbing boredom. That one would fit perfectly on Final Frontier, if you ask me. All right, what's next? Darkest Hour. This one's a ballad, and I think it's awesome. It just sounds like natural, not like that Wasted Love crap where they're trying too hard to be like to do like a mellow song. This one, it's just like, I don't know, it feels natural to me, and I love those solos in it, and I think it flows nicely. You know, it's a 7 minute song that doesn't bore me. So, you know, and that's rare for Iron Maiden. I really like this song a lot. The ballad. You know, which they don't do ballads much. I mean, it's no Remember Tomorrow or Prodigal Son, but still, it would be my third favorite, if you don't count like Children of the Damned. And, you know, I wouldn't. You know, Children of the Damned has heavy sections. This one's kind of mellow the whole way through. All right, Death of. I gotta say, this is my favorite one, and it's the second one I heard. No, the third one I heard. I heard Writing on the Wall, that second track, and then I heard this one, and I was blown away. And this is a long song. See, this album ends with 3 long songs written by Harris. And you know, for people like me, seeing that, you're automatically not going to like it. It's like, oh, here we go. 3 long Harris songs. This is going to be a bore fest. No, en contraire. I mean, I love this song. And Bruce sings this song great, man. He doesn't squawk the whole time. And I love the solos on it. The solos kind of remind me of Thin Lizzy, Black Rose, that kind of melodic stuff. And it's got some great sections in between the solos. I think it's an amazing song, actually. Best song on the album. Absolutely love it. And, all right, what else do we got? The Parchment. This is the longest song on the album. It's 12 minutes long, written by Steve Harris, and I like it. I really do, man. I mean, what did I write here? You know, it's got, you know, it's 12 minutes and it keeps me interested. You know, even that long ass mellow solo, I like it musically. It's kind of, you know, I love the flow. I love the structure. I just love it. You know, and then. Oh, and that song even has Tinkerbell noises that doesn't annoy me. In fact, I think it adds to it. I really like it. I really like the Parchment. You know, and I think each section of this, you know, the songs like change, the changes on the song, you know, I think it flows great. I think they're very well sewn together. I like it. All right, now we end with the second longest song, which is what, like 11 minutes long, called Hell on Earth. And I'm not going to go as far to say it's better than the last 2 songs, but I still like it. I like these long ass songs, which is rare, man. Maiden, you know, for me to like, because they have so many long songs in the last, you know, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 albums that none really did much for me, but these do. And, you know, I like when it kicks into that typical Maiden rockin' riffage, that melodic riffage. It's so Iron Maiden, where a lot of times when they do it, I'm like, ugh. But here, I like it. I like the changes. I like the melodic guitar playing. You know, it keeps me interesting. And, You know, and no squawking on this song. At least no squawking where it annoys me. And I think it's, again, like the last song, it's got some well-structured sections. And I think it's a great way to end the album. So there you go. That's my review of the new Iron Maiden. And I also want to talk about this album cover. I love that album cover. I haven't loved the Maiden album cover since I don't know when. You know? And I think this is the best one that doesn't have like the artwork of Derek Riggs. I love it. I love the Ninja Eddie, you know? It's badass. So hey, I pre-ordered it, you know, on Amazon. I don't know when it's going to get here, or else I'd be holding it up now. But I gotta say, man, I'm impressed by the new Maiden. I mean, it does have its, you know, what I'd expect from, you know, later Maiden albums. But I gotta say, those long ass songs and, you know, that ballad and Writing on the Wall, and the opening minus those little bridge and the squawking, I'm impressed. I gotta say it, I'm impressed. And I'm the type of person, man, I can hate things to the very end, and if it's good, it's good. If Sammy Hagar was to release something good, I'd admit it. But shit, will that ever happen? Not to these ears, I don't think. But hey, you know, I still like Priest more, but I really dig the new Iron Maiden. And I give it a scale to 1 to 10, I give it a good 7. A solid 7, you know? Or 6.5, you know? Time Machine, oh no. No. I gotta hear this shit again. You know, so it's gonna be a chore, but who knows, maybe Time Machine will grow on me. Check out Rat Salad Reviews whenever that's up. Get on Rat Salad Reviews and subscribe to them. I'm on a lot of their episodes. They got a lot of interesting shows. So support Rat Salad Reviews. Alright, my friends, that's it. That's my review of the new Iron Maiden. So if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please donate to my channel if you'd like. It's in the description below. See, I said that twice. I'm trying to do some Jedi mind trick shit on you. And subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Did I say that twice? Oh, who cares? Either way, what I care about is that you stay frosty, you listen to Black Sabbath, and SHMACKEMAGOB.